Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Barakatam Yahweh, Barakatam Yahushai. Barakatam Yahweh, Barakatam Yahushai. Call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Bahashim Bakakwadash. Shalom Labakarim Shah Yasharala. Babukasha, Babukasha, Babukasha. Natamaya Ha Kasayam Shah Dabudah. Babukasha, Babukasha, Babukasha. Shema, Yasharala, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shema, Yasharala, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shema, Yasharala, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad, Aman. First and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Power, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, and to the elder apostles, a great millstone, who rule well, Shalom, to the elect, Shalom, Labakarim, Shah, Yasharala, as peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. We'll get right into it, right into the scripture, because, man, listen, the the Arab nations, the Arab dragons that Second Esdras talks about, Second Esdras 15, right here, talks about, is coming to pass, man. I mean, Iranians are calling for all of the Arab nations to unite with them right as we speak, to unite with them against Israel and against America, against the beast system, against the dragon with the ten horns, against the 10 toes, the 10 marker nations, which are, as we know, are the NATO nations, the 10 marker nations. And it's Second Esdras 15 is coming to pass. It's like, man, whoo, my goodness. I mean, let's get right into scripture. This is Second Esdras 15, starting at verse 29. Actually, I'm going to go up a little bit. I'll say, go up to verse 28. And it reads, Behold, an horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Also the Carmenians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars. We know that the Carmenians, first of all, we know in 29, the dragons of Arabia are all the Arab nations round about Iran. Those are the dragons of Arabia. And Iran is formally called all of the nations of Arabia to come against Israel and against the United States, Babylon, the whore. Also, the Carmanians, which is an ancient name of the people of Iran and Assyria, that whole region, raging in wrath, it says, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come, and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature. So remembering their nature, we know that Ishmael, it was always prophesied that Ishmael would be a wild donkey of a man. They about to get buck wild on Israel. And now that they know and that they see, that their defenses are down and that they cannot, wage air superiority in that region, with all the radars being taken out by those $20,000 drones that they ran into those $20 million radars that the Zionist Israel, the state of Israel, the Zionist state of Israel has acquired from the hand of the whore, Babylon, AKA the United States. They see now that it's all been a charade, and the little Zionist state of Israel is about to be shown to be really a paper tiger, just like the Babylon is right now. Right now, nothing is going through the Straits of Hormuz. They've littered the Strait of Hormuz 33 miles across with all sorts of mines, and no ships are advancing. And I just found out today that Magog, aka China, Russia, that region, now they're trying to send envoys for a peace accord, to try to sign a peace accord. Basically, China just wants to make sure that they can ensure that their oil gets delivered. I think they receive about 20 to 25% of their oil from through the Straits of Hormuz. The other percentage is either through, was formerly through, I think Russia also does, but Russia mostly has cornered the market on the natural gas, and that's why they wanted to go into Ukraine, because there's reserves of natural gas there that they utilize. But yeah, what is going on right now, this is 2nd Esdras 15, 28, 29, and 30 being played out right now. It's about to come to pass. Now, we don't have much time, We don't got much time. Whew, they about to be in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, man. It's about to be the battle of Armageddon. You see everything lining up, He's going to draw that, man. The Most High is orchestrating this thing, man. He's the least of the flock has drawn them out. We know that the least of the flock is talking about the Amalekites, talking about the Zionists, and they have drawn them out now. They have drawn them out. And they are going to realize and remember who they are. And Ishmael is a wild donkey of a man. So it's about to be, they're already talking about sleeper cells here in the United States. We know from the Biden era that they had come across and, had entered into the states from the south and some from the north as well, because the borders were wide open. But yeah, they're putting out advisories, and right now there's like a media blitz and blackout. Not only that Trump has stopped all the agencies from receiving or putting out any advisory warnings concerning any sleeper cells or anything like that. So this place, when it erupts, it's going to erupt. It's going to be its own little slice of hell here in the States. Domestically, we may experience a lot of, we haven't seen war, and that's why, the elder apostles were saying before, right now it's not really the time to be traveling. We already seen that they're trying to, for the most part, from what I see, I think that whole Kansas City thing that happened at the Kansas City airport, they had people get off the planes and walk on the tarmac, and they said that there was a bomb threat, and they're either, a couple of things could be happening. We know that these things are going to come to pass and that are going to happen, because the scripture says clearly. This is in 2nd Esdras 15 as well, where it says that a man would desire to enter into a city and would not be able to. That's 2nd Esdras 15. Here it is. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. This is 2 Ezra 15:17. And we know that this is going to happen because it's prophesied that it is going to happen, and we see it's happening right now, and we can kind of foresee with what's going on domestically already that they're having these bomb threats, that they could be drawing out the response times, checking to see how quickly when they say that there's a bomb threat, how quickly the response is, that the reaction time for those SWAT teams and everything like that. But when they really decide to go for the gusto, and any sleeper cells that are here, and they wake up and they start going, it's going to be all hell is about to break loose. It's going to be absolute bedlam. It's going to be insanity, and they're not the police. You can forget about the police, because the police is not going to be able to respond. And because the mindset of Ishmael, they don't mind giving up their life, versus the mindset of the majority of Americans, whether they be in the military, whether they be police officers, whether they be SWAT, paramilitary, tactical teams. Most of them do not have the same mindset of willing to lay down their life. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Here, these people have been so spoiled, but over there, those people know what war is, and they welcome becoming a martyr, So, most people, we're going to have to, some of us, even some of the true chosen, the elect, may even be martyred for standing for the namesake of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And we have to be prepared for that on that end, But at the same time, we already see these things coming to pass. And brothers and sisters, I'm just, I wanted to make this quick and short and straight to the point. Stay down with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Keep going further. Keep digging in. Do everything that we can to increase our faith, because, we're going to need it, because the day is going to be evil. It is. It truly is. It truly is going to be the time of Jacob's trouble. And, we got to press in right now while things are mounting up, because right now it's just the quiet before the storm. But when it erupts, it's going to be, it's going to be lights out, and it's going to be absolute bedlam. This is 2 Ezra 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. And that goes back to, the authorities. They will not, it's going to be such bedlam that nobody's going to be thinking about, where's the police? Because the police won't be able to help you. Nobody will be able to help you. If Yahweh Bashem Yahushua isn't with you, you ain't got no hope. You ain't got no hope. You better pray that he's with you. I'm praying every day for mercy. I'm praying every day for mercy. Whew, man. Verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So that's what I'm saying. People are going to start behaving very badly because of all of the turmoil and all the crazy stuff that starts happening. When these cells wake up and things start going crazy, one thing after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other, mixed with all the other stuff that's going on, whether it be the economy, high prices because of the oil. You better look out, man, that oil is going up by $100 a barrel each day. We are going to be the generation that sees gasoline prices at the pump is about to be, I'm talking, it's going to be double digits per gallon. I'm talking it's going to be $15, $16, $17 a gallon. It's already $8.21 down in Texas right now. I think in California it's about $7.95. At some places, and it's more and more every day, every day. Just the other day here, the price jumped up another 30 cents. And it's going up day by day. I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, man, Akium and Aquafium, you get ready, get ready. And when I say get ready, I don't mean just merely in it. Yeah, it's good to have some things prepped up and stored up and, have some things where you can, occupy, because that's all we really doing. We just occupy until Yahweh Shai come. But, we don't want to have to go out to the store if we don't have to. It's good to have some extra things, But the real preparation is our spiritual preparation. It's the faith in Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai. It's, for Isaiah 33 and 6, what does it say? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of their times. Hold on, let's go straight to it. Isaiah 33, and this is verse 6. There. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. Yes. So that's what we have to, these verses, these precepts, when they come back to our memory, and when Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai is dealing with you and supping with you, these precepts is going to come back to your remembrance, and it's going to be what gets you through. It's going to be what you hold on to. It's going to be the increasing of your faith. We're about to witness miracles, even through all the turmoil, even through all the craziness. We're about to witness some real miracles. We're about to witness real miracles, man. Whether it be, you on your block, all the lights is off, but your lights is on. Your water's still running. If Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai is supping with you and dealing with you, he gonna keep you. He gonna give you what you need. You gonna have what you need. You gonna be protected. And we gotta continue to pray for mercy and for strength from Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai, and we have to pray for guidance and discernment of the Rakab, man. In that evil day, we gonna have to have discernment. We gonna, where it says, because it says in the scriptures, roughly paraphrasing, don't do anything in haste. Do nothing in haste in those days. And we're gonna be hated among all men, but it also says, in 2nd Ezra 16, this is actually 2nd Ezra 15, this is verse 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Yes. So, don't fear what these people say against you, because people is going to start noticing, why everybody is having such a rough time, but they still living. They still doing good. They still being provided for. And it may come a time where, we have to be as pilgrims in the earth. That's what the scripture says, roughly paraphrasing, that in that day we're going to have to be like pilgrims in the earth. And even though that we have to be like pilgrims in the earth, Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai is still going to provide. Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai is going to be supping with us. Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai is it may be some days, we already prepared. Maybe some days we might go 1, 2, 3 days maybe without eating, 3-day fast, in that case, but Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai is going to keep us through all the ups and downs. All those that call upon the name of Yahweh will be saved, Those that call upon him in truth and sincerity, he's going to look out for his elect men and his elect women, and the elect lady, the elect lady and her children is going to be provided for. The elect man is going to be provided for. The elect believer is going to be provided for. So we don't got to stress about nothing. We just got to press in right now while it's relatively calm, because when all hell breaks loose, we gotta be prepared. We gotta be prepared to stand firm for the name. Stand firm for the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And with that, Akwath and Akim and Akwath, I'm gonna let that be that. I'm gonna keep this short, but straight and to the point. Shalom, Labakariam Shah Yasharallah. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. And I'll see you on the next one. Shalom.